Hello, you're watching Altek2k, and we are in Act 3. We're continuing running on my League starter, which is a Corrupting Fever, Kinetic Blast, or will be once we get to Act 4. Right now, we're still using... What am I still using? Steel Skills. There has been no gear since the last video, and we're just going to kill that guy and then wait for her to stand up. It'll take a while. When she stands up, talk to her. If you don't talk to her, she's one of the only NPCs in the game who will not appear where she needs to, when she needs to. And then we just head across this dock and out here. And then in here, we never go back into the centre of town at this point because it takes bloody ages to get around the edge of this town. So we're going to go around the edge and just go straight out to the slums. In the slums now, and we head basically straight on. Again, we only want to try and kill blues, not everything. So, around about here, there should be an exit to sort of a big area to run around in, a load of stairs out. You basically want to find a set of stairs and just keep following it until hopefully you find the crematorium. Beyond that, I don't know what you do in this area. There's a boss in the middle. We're not going to kill him. This boss actually isn't bad for us because we're using armor and is a fizz boss. It can be terrible if you're dexterity based. Ooh. That is another one of those jobbies. Can't remember their name. I thought that was a 4-link then. It's not. Still trying to find these stairs and follow them around. The idea here is to get to the crematorium, grab the waypoint in the crematorium. There is a trial of Ascendancy in there, and there's also Piety. Now, we've met Piety before. Have we actually killed her? No, this is the first time we're going to try and kill her. She'll put out before we kill her. And apologies if you haven't got this far. It's not really a spoiler. Besides, you're going to get to fight her again anyway. Okay, this looks like it. There we go, crematorium. In we go. Grab the waypoint. Straight out the door. Now, more frequently than not, it's upwards. He says as he goes upwards and nothing there. Oh, we've got a blood rage. Could have saved myself an ult. Actually, that's a good point.
My spirit is spent.
Ouch. It looks like we over-leveled Vitality and we've run out of jobby mana. So actually, let's drop out Vitality. We can't use Blood Rage yet. We have got 3 skill points, which we will use. We should probably use them before we actually get to Piety. Here's a Trial of Ascendancy. It's the fire one. If you haven't got decent fire resist, this will be horrible. And we haven't. It's basically touch the levers, run to the next lever, and keep running through. The stairs are a safe space. And as long as you've got life flasks up, you probably survive the short jumps. Okay, and we are going to see if we can find... Is that a boss? That's Heatbeat. It is a boss. He is down. Ah! Bloody hell, they were hurting. I need better fire resist than this. I'm doing awfully. We might actually use Vitality to make a anti-fire ring at this rate. Where is this guy? Okay, this is Piety. We're going to put on our 4 skill points, which will go health, 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 and health. That was the plus 50 to life, mastery on life.
That somber expression doesn't become those fetching.
Okay, remember to use Corrupting Fever. It does do a lot more damage than you'd expect. And make sure you're always on top of Piety, because if you're not close, you won't do much damage to her. And try and avoid the big sort of lightning ball thing, it can hurt a bit. Once she gets to half health, she'll sort of phase out. There we go, she's gone. Grab the crafting recipe and touch Tolman. Grab the bracelet, and you guessed it, relog. We're going to talk to Maramosa, and we're going to grab Pride, that's what we want. Go to Hagen, and we're going to sell. Now we're also going to upgrade. That's already upgraded, so grab one of these stones. And we're going to do that recipe again, where we do axe, stone, belt, and we get 53 to 88 fizz. And we have one of those, so we'll try that. Attack speed, nice. Those in there. Okay, we're going to do that thing as well with the rings. So,
You getting there?
sell items. We're going to use Vitality, because we can't use it anymore, and we're going to use an iron ring to make a fire ring. And also an intelligence amulet, which we want. I'm going to replace that one. We're going to talk to Clarissa, and for saving Ptolemy, or at least finding his bracelet, she gives us the reward of the sewer keys. And then we run back up these stairs and take forever to get out of town again. Now we want to do this as quickly as possible after leaving the crematorium. And the reason for that is that we know roughly where the exit was. This new axe is doing so much damage compared to the old one. It's like one hitting everything.
Just yet.
That's like a hot knife through butter. Into the sewers now. We're going to go as quickly as possible through here. And we're looking for this. There'll be 3 quest markers to get 3 busts. Must remember to keep hitting Corrupting Fever. And also, start keeping an eye out for 4 links. And when we get about halfway through here, we're going to check back with the vendor every time we level to try and get these links. The sooner we can get them before Act 4, the better. Okay, once you've got the first sort of quest marker, go up to the waypoint. And the next 2 are always past the waypoint. There's normally one straight outside this door. And then depending on if this room is big or not, which it isn't, it's tiny, tells us if the next one is right or left. And I believe this one is right. And it's normally up here. There we go. If you didn't get the waypoint, we need to come back here later and you'll have to walk all the way, which is not a pleasant surprise. We got it. Remember to use your Quicksilvers, I keep forgetting. Now, those big monsters with the big blue heads, they teleport to you and explode. They can be really annoying. And they can kill you if you're not well resisted. Door is here, always sort of in this area. And out into the marketplace. Okay, in here we tend to hug the wall until we find the exit. And the exit is denoted by a load of arches, which we'll see shortly, I think. No 4 links, a load of 4 sockets, though. Okay, the arches. Head through here. And grab the waypoint. Now, we're going to go in here to get the Trial of Ascendancy. If this isn't your League start, we can just run straight past it. Is that the Trial of Ascendancy or just more text? That is it. Green glow. Okay. This is Spinning Blade. Ugh. These can hurt quite a bit. You don't want to sort of hug them, really, which I was doing. Grab this lever. And then we want to head through this door here. Grab this crafting recipe. And then through here. Remember to use your movement skill to jump over those. And then exit. And log. Okay, we're back in town. We're going to talk to Hagen. And he will give us a skill book for the 3 busts. And then we head straight back to the waypoint. And we want to head to this far left, far right wall even. And normally the exit will be here. And sometimes it's far left. And it tends to be pretty even, but this is the closest way to get here. If it's here. There we go, it's actually here, so good. And straight out, into the battlefront. We're going to apply our skill points, which are going to be this one and this one. And in here, we're going to run sort of straight up from the door, but always slightly downwards. There's the waypoint. Perfect. Grab the waypoint. And grab the black card's chest. Now check your level. If it's 24 or above, we're going to go this way. If it's lower than 24, you're going to go upwards to the Solaris Temple. And then you just swap areas once you're done with the area you're running. So I'm going to do the docks. As soon as I've finished, I'll go and do the Solaris Temple. The reason you don't want to run this below 24 is it's a high level area. And there is a penalty on XP based upon how many levels you are out from perfect. And this will cross it if you're not extremely careful. And you'll gain less XP. Now, as I've died once, we should probably talk about the death penalty. Because this game has one. So, the death penalty basically says that for the first 5 acts, you're perfectly fine. You can die as much as you like, and there is no penalty. However, once you get into Act 6 and onwards, you'll start to take an XP penalty when you die. From 6 to 10, the XP penalty is 5%. Once you get to maps past Act 10, that is going to be 10%. So die 10 times, you've lost 100% of XP. But don't worry, it doesn't go down. You'll never lose a level because of it. You'll just sort of sit at 0 forever. So that is the biggest reason you won't level to 100, is that death penalty. I'm not going to go and help him. Just grab the waypoint and then keep searching for the quest marker, which will be at the end of one of these piers. We're also going to look for a 3 red shield if we find one, so keep an eye out. That's going to be for our aura setup. There we go. Okay. Kill these blues defending it. Can we actually use Pride yet? Can't have enough mana for that. No, I don't. Okay. We could, however, switch that off. Let's switch that off. And let's go for Pride instead. Because Pride does more damage. Grab the Thematic Sulfite and log. And then straight out again. And we're going to go back to the battlefront. And then we're going to run the Solaris Temple, as I said we'd do after we finish the dock. Kill these guys. And the Solaris Temple is up here somewhere. Yes, this way. Now there's a lot of these ribbon things, just hit them a couple of times. They're pretty flimsy. They can do an awful lot of damage, normally elemental. And they're down. Let's run through into the temple. Through this door. And we're basically trying to find a set of stairs. There will be a waypoint before it in sort of the middle of a room. Well, there's the waypoint. I've just seen it. It's gonna grab it and then go to the door immediately to the left. Or to the right. It's normally just left or right of it. Follow the path. You're basically following the carpet. What a lovely carpet it is as well. Now, those monster things you just saw, they'll go into bodies and make them much harder to kill. Grab that, because it's jewelers. And we might get some decent jewellery from it. I doubt it, but you can live and hope. Ruby Ring Sapphire. Actually, they're both gold. Nice fire resist. Physical damage to attacks. And chaos resist. And life. That's good. That's going to replace that. Now, is this better? That is much better than that. Okay. That was pretty good going. That belt's also better as well, so let's swap that. Now, these are rares. I can't help but kill them, and I have got no idea why. It's sort of a compulsion to kill them now. And that was even out of my way. And these are the stairs. Okay, in here it's pretty much the same as up there. Follow the carpet. You'll occasionally get some parts of water, and that's where you can lose the carpet. But as long as you find it again, you'll be pretty solid. Oh, no, wrong colours. Green, green, red, blue. I want red, red, green, blue. We're going to grab that just in case. Might be better than nothing. I will be glad to get rid of steel skills. I am not a massive fan of them at all. Eventually you should find that's it. That tells you you're on the right track. He says he loses the carpet completely at that point. Where the hell is it? Okay, I'm completely lost. I know it's near. Now you'll start to see these torches. This is the sign you're on the right path. Grab the waypoint and then go and talk to not a cockroach lady. We're going to grab the intelligence one because we do want an intelligence one, and my current one is crappy. This one is also crappy, but better than this one. Grab the infernal talc. Now we're going to grab this waypoint back to the sewers, and then we're going to walk around here to this fatberg thing and blow it up with the thematic talc. Grab the crafting recipe, and then out to the ebony barracks. I'm going to apply our 3 skill points, which are going to go here, here, and here for lots of physical damage and 1% life regen. Grab this waypoint, and then we basically just head straight up here. I've run out of flash charges, which is annoying. I can't run. There's normally a lot more mobs around here than this. Seems rather quiet. When we get halfway up here, we're going to fight Gravisius. He is one of the hardest bosses we've fought so far. He's a complete pain in the ass because he's got so many hit points and it does a lot of damage. And fire damage, which... Actually, we should have some defense too now. 55%, that's pretty good. And this is the Gravisius fight, so we're going to try and kill his ads. And try and keep Maim on him through that portal. Not portal, totem. Now he throws those little sticks at you, which he'll do in a minute. There you go. Now he also has this fire thing falling from the sky. Just basically get out of his way when he does that. Now the reason you're not seeing a lot of damage to him is he's got... Wow, we killed him quick. He's got energy shield, I was going to say. Didn't last long. That's not the colours we want.
The only honourable thing you've ever done, Gravisius.
Why is that not doing any damage now? Okay, then we run up here. This is where I died in Zizran's gauntlet. And then into the Solaris Temple. Okay, in here there's a lot of stuff to tempt us. We are not going to do it. Just keep running. He says as he runs out of flash charges. Yeah, there's a lot of rooms with stuff in. We can just keep running. Although I really do want a flash charge, and that got me one. And my excuse is I'm looking for a full link. Okay, through here. This guy, just leave him. Just keep running. Kill these things. Check that thing. And then we're looking for a flight of stairs, which should be through here somewhere. And there we go, waypoint. Down the stairs. In here, we always go down this flight of stairs first, because it normally is this one. And what we're trying to do is head down some thin passages until we can find a yellow area, which signifies the up to the next level. And it looks like, based on the path looking, it's going to be up here. It's not. So you can see the yellow stairs. Run up. And we're going to try and find the next set of stairs. Just a note about these women that fire those spears at you. They are incredibly dangerous. It's physical damage. If you don't have a lot of armor, they will kill you quite easily. I've died so many times to them. I think that's not... Ooh, alchemy. That's nice. That'll get us a brutality gem once we're in Act 4. And we want 2 of them, so... Keep going. Now, eventually, you're going to come to a third set of stairs. And at the top of those, there'll be some carts. And the carts that tell of which way to go. You never find them. There we go. Okay, so you want to go in the direction of one cart. I'm going the two-way because of this thing. Okay, so follow the direction of one cart, which is this way. And keep running till you reach the fence. And then you're going to head this way. Through this double door. And then keep running till you find the next double door. There we go. That was easy. Normally takes me ages. Now these things appear out of the ground. Lots more of those things. And then through this little good gate here. And we can just use our movement skill to jump onto the next level. He says he misses. Once you get to the top, loads of stuff will spawn. This is weird. There's normally loads of mobs spawn here. We are going to fight Piety for the second time. Let's attach our skill point before we do that. I'm going to start pathing this way across here. And then we're going to go down to Resolute Technique. Resolute Technique basically makes it so we can't miss. Grab this crafting recipe. And then find Piety. Drop our thingy. Activate Corrupting Blood. And hit her as hard as possible. Now she's going to periodically teleport onto those things and become supercharged. It doesn't last long, but she can do an awful lot of damage in that form. She's down. Talk to Maramoa and we'll just grab Lancing Steel, we're not going to use it. Talk to Hagen and sell some stuff. Grab some of these armor scraps, sell them to a vendor, and you'll get a load of wisdom scrolls. They also add quality to your armor, but not as important right now. I can't believe I've still got a lone small life flask. Okay, we're now going to talk to Grigor. Skill book for killing Piety. Go back to the Oni barracks, and instead of going up this time, we're going to go right.
I can't do this just yet.
And this will take us into the garden. We are going to start checking with Hagen now for 4 links. I should have already started, really, because we're level 28. And I do not want to have to go much further with the skills. Not that I recommend this at all. Okay, grab the waypoint. Now we're actually going to do the library, which is not something I ever do, but we need the skill gems. And we need to find the guy in here. I can't remember his name. Hiroso or something? It's probably not that. Ooh, regret. That could be handy. Okay, there he is. What's he called? Sayosa. It began with an S. And now what we're looking for is a little sort of lampstand. It is not shown with a quest marker, but it is in one of these side rooms, so you just got to find it. But you can see I've gone pretty much around this whole area now and still haven't found it, which is why it can be so irritating. If anyone does know a deterministic way of finding this lamp, let me know, because it's driving me up the wall, which is why I never run the library. Okay, here we are, finally. That took an absolute age, and I'm already slow at Act 3 as it is. Okay, in here there are 4 golden pages of books we need to collect. Once we get all 4 of them, basically Sayosa becomes a skill trader, giving us an awful lot of skills that we can get before level 38. As I say, I normally wait till Act 6, but I don't really want to wait till Act 6 to start leveling with this, because I don't like steel skills. I can confirm, however, that you can get really far into the end game quite happily off steel skills. So if you don't want to run the library, it is an option. The Kinetic Blast is so much faster. Okay, last page coming up. Grab it. And we log. Really annoying thing about Siosa is he won't sell you stuff for stuff in your inventory, so you must pick up all of the currency you're going to use. So we want to grab those, and those. Apply our skill points, which are going to continue along here. Straight back to the waypoint. And then we're going to go back to the library. Okay, talk Siosa. We don't want any of these, but we have to pick one up. First things first, we want Kinetic Blast, which is a blue skill. Life Tap. Where is Life Tap? Life gained on hit. Now we're also going to get Ensanguinate, which is another physical damage skill. And we're going to use it with Spell Slinger. Swift Affliction. Efficiency. Troll Destruction. That's literally everything we need until we get to Act 4 to get the final gems now. We're going to go back to town and we're actually going to dump most of those in here. But what we are going to do is grab out our wand. And we are going to level some skills up as we go. And the skills we want to level are Exsanguinate, Spell Slinger, and Kinetic Blast. Where's their Spell Slinger? That's problematic. Red, that's what we want. Okay, so Exsanguinate, Spell Slinger, Kinetic Blast. We're going to stick it in our offhands. That's annoying. How much are we short? 59. We need 67. Okay. All these other gems, however, we're just going to stack them here and grab them later. So that has used most of my currency, and you can see why we wanted to get as much of these as possible. And then we're going back to the Imperial Guard. Now, the general rule to get to the thingy is to follow these carts, either up here or the other way. Now, I'm going left because I want the Trial of Ascendancy, because as soon as we get into early Act 4, we're going to be running lab. And it should be somewhere down here. There we go. Okay, so let's kill this stuff.
Now I think it's time to shed the dream.
In here. Now this is one of the nasty ones. Those spikes are poisonous. They apply poison to you. I actually got through pretty much unscathed. Okay, back to the waypoint. If it's quicker to log out and come back in, you might as well do that. But we did it. Okay, let's follow this road. You'll reach a corner at the end. We're just going to kill those blues. And then just turn the corner with the trucks. Or the wagons, whatever you want to call them. Is that a... That is... Jobby. Leather belt. Could be nice. Still haven't got a 4 link yet. I do need to start checking back in town. I'm actually going to teleport out. Actually switch these flasks as well. It's nice to have some decent flasks. What's that? That is shockingly bad. Okay, let's check Argon. No chest piece. Nope, nothing for us. We are going to check back each time we level now because it's getting a bit critical. We haven't got a single 4 link yet, and we need like a full set by end of Act 4. Or we'll be stuck with Skillsons for far longer than I want. Okay, so the exits into the next area are always in a corner. So the corner sort of room. It's just a case of finding your way in there to all of them. Ooh, Jewel Sword. Let's be up here. There we go. Worth having just in case we get disconnected or something. This is an awfully long way back if you've pressed the wrong button when you die at the top. And at the top we're going to fight someone called Gravisius. He's a really... not Gravisius. What's he called? Dominus. It's okay to be slow sometimes, I'm assured. Come on, where is the exit? Nope. If you find these sort of open areas to the outside, it's not them. Sometimes you do have to go through them, but it's extremely rare. It's like it happened once to me ever. Okay, there's only one corner left. Okay, in here, this will be the final room. So, we are going to find the centre of place. It's basically where the big device sticks through the floor. Here, maybe? No, here. This is it. And then we head straight upwards from here. The reason I know it's this level is we found it in the previous level, the thing that sticks through the floor. This is Dominus. Nasty fight. But it shouldn't be too bad. We got decent skills. And let's just apply our skill point. And now apply our wand to our offhand to level those up. Throw that down. And kill everything. And do remember to activate Corrupting Fever. I keep forgetting. Is that a 4-link? No, it's not. It's annoying. We do want that J-Fast though. And also it's a bow, so it's irrelevant if it's a 4-link. I have normally got at least one piece of 4-link by now. I was slacking checking the vendor recipes. There's a series of bosses here, but they really aren't much of a problem. Beyond the first lot that can stomp you pretty hard, because there's many of them. And remember, your totem makes such a difference to damage.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile?
Now, he can be a pain, but we can drop our little totem. And you can also circle around him if he's really causing you trouble. Do not, however, get in that fist. That will one-shot you pretty much every time. There is not much surviving that. Okay, he's down. Wait till the lightning subsides, don't stand there or you get shocked, and then we can go and kill him. He's turning into the beast mode now, which causes an awful lot of bleed, so do be careful. Why isn't... Ow. She's hurting a lot from the distance. And sometimes... Now, just a note on the rain hurts like hell. When it's raining, do not leave his bubble. Which is why I try not to leave the bubble at all if I can help it, but I did want to go and kill those things. It was no match for us. Grab some stuff and exit. Now, I am going to go back to town. 3 reds and a green. We want that. Okay, so we got one of our 4 links. So on the list of things to get is that 3 reds and a green. We're going to get 2 4 links with red, red, green, blue. And our final 4 link will be red, red, blue, blue. Now, we're not throwing away that aura I just leveled. Purity. And that's because we will be using it again later. And in here, we just run in a straight line, really, till we get to the end. We have to crisscross the river every so often because we get hit at a dead end, but that's about it. Just make sure you keep your flasks up as long as possible. And eventually we should reach the exit. Now you will reach a boss first. He'll drop here, we just ignore him. And there we go, here's the end. Okay, that is Act 4, and we did it in 2 hours, 14 minutes. Let's just check to see if she's got any 4 links before we log. She does have a 3 red shield, though. It's block recovery, it's not perfect. We'll leave that. She has no 4 link in gear. Okay. Act 4 will be following shortly after this one. I hope you found this useful. If you have, then please tickle that like button. It'll like it a lot. And with that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.